Hello and welcome to another video from T.W White Sons. Here we have today a 2017 on a 67 plate Kia Sportage. Now I'm really sorry the car's covered in rain. We hate taking photos and doing videos of cars in the wet weather, but sadly the reality of December is that it's just raining all the time and we have got no opportunity to photo these cars in the dry. So short of leaving them and not advertising them, which we're just not prepared to do, we do have to take photos of them while it's raining. So apologies, you're not going to be able to see the car in its best condition. Now this arrived with this in part exchange a day or so ago, and came in against a Mazda CX-5, which I guess is Mazda's equivalent product to something like a Kia Sportage. Might be a tiny bit bigger, but it's going to be there or thereabouts. This is probably just outside of our sort of normal age parameters for a non-franchise used car. However, this car has covered just a little over 16,000 miles in 6 years. It is supported by a full, complete, documented Kia service history, which protects the warranty because it's still under Kia warranty now, and is in just absolutely sterling condition. Now, we do a lot of used car videos, as you can imagine, and we always talk about condition of cars. Now, this has got to be probably the nicest condition non-franchise used car I've come across in 10 years. It is absolutely beautiful. The specification's wonderful. The only very tiny mark I can find on it is on a little piece of textured plastic on this wheel arch on the driver's side rear corner, which I'll show you when we go round. Other than that, this car is spotless. It's had a very good life, a very conscientious owner, a really nice gentleman who has just taken delivery of a very nice CX-5. So we're delighted to have the car, and being a petrol engine, automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, and the spec this car is, I don't anticipate we're going to have it long. The last one of these we had, because all-wheel drive is quite a rare option in these, the last one of these we had, we sold to somewhere in the north of Scotland, and I ended up driving up there to meet the chap. It was a nice drive up. They're wonderful, very comfortable, really well spec'd, and very nicely finished. I'll show you in the back of the car. So the only thing we're going to do to this car is put some new number plates on it. We've put our own company plates on it before it goes. You'll be able to see from the condition of the boot, it's absolutely flawless. No animal hair, no sort of massive scratches on the textured plastic, which you often see. It's complete with the parcel shelf, but definitely not a smoker's car, and definitely not had an animal in it. Put that down. You've got rear camera on the back of this car as well. Of course, you have parking sensors all round. These absolutely spotless alloy wheels. It's the same on all four corners. There's not a mark on any of them. All the tyres are in lovely order, and that section here that I mentioned about that little scratch on that plastic there, incredibly minor. We'll have that rectified before the car leaves us. You get these absolutely massive, hopefully that comes through on the camera, huge rear door openings, and it's a load of space in the back. There's definitely not been anybody using these back seats. They're in such nice condition, they just don't look like they've been used. The feel of the leather on the bolsters, honestly, is flawless. It's so nice. Something I'm a fan of as well, which is a dark headliner. I love that. I think that makes the car feel a little bit more premium. Love the two-tone leather, that light insert. Looks very smart. Of course, you have electric windows all round. I should have mentioned. Do have heated seats in the back of the car as well. It's an incredibly rare option. You've got keyless entry. And you've got an electric lumbar adjustment on the driver's seat here. And all electric windows, power fold mirrors, everything you'd expect. Lane keep system down there as well. Going to start the car, you just have to have your foot on the brake. You tap that button one time and the car comes into life, and you'll see that it's covered just over 16,000 miles. Just unbelievable for a 6-year-old car. It really hasn't been used. The car was also recently serviced by Kia, so if I flick through the options on the system here, you'll be able to see that the car was into Kia very recently. It's got over 9,000 miles and nearly 300 days before it's due to be serviced as well. The digital display in the centre here is really intuitive, really user-friendly, but you still get analogue dials, which I quite like. This excellent multimedia system here. If I was to select reverse, you see the rear camera. It's a really decent sized picture. You have Apple CarPlay in here as well, so for phone connectivity, an integrated navigation system too. And the system's all touch screen, so you can play with the sort of settings on here and flick between the various menus. And if you go into the menu here, you'll also notice as we flick through, you've got the selection there for Apple CarPlay. got a climate control air conditioning system, again very easy to use. It's really nicely laid out. All the buttons have got a really nice quality feel to them. Heated front seats, you've got those in the back as well, and USB connectivity, auxiliary, and 12-volt down there. Being an all-wheel drive, the car's got hill descent control and a locked 4-wheel drive setting. That's for the front parking sensors. Drive mode there puts the gearbox into like a sport setting, so it holds onto the gear for a little bit longer. And yeah, that all-important auto transmission. When you do go down into drive and then across to manual, you've got paddles here behind the steering wheel to make your selections, so you can shift up and down. It is a dual clutch transmission, so the changes are very fast and yeah, and seamless. It's a very, very nice place to be. Lovely car to drive. Very willing 1.6 turbocharged petrol engine, which has got some guts to it, and that excellent gearbox as well. Just wanted to show you the condition of the interior. Really is lovely. For me, it's just, you know, bar the age, the car's a credible alternative to something nearly new or demonstrator like. Really is in that nice a condition. Like I mentioned, it's still under Kia warranty. We offer nationwide delivery, so if you're not local to us and you don't want to miss out on this lovely car, discuss that with us and we'll come up with a sensible solution for delivery to you. We've got full finance facilities at the dealership, and we'd actively encourage a part exchange if you're looking to sell your existing car. I think that's pretty much everything. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, by all means pick up the phone to us, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Cheers then.